this is too much. Hi, I'm David Gassaway. On this Talk Around Town, we're going to talk Fairfield BUILD, modernizing our plan check process. Hi, I'm David Gassaway. On this Talk Around Town, we're here at City Hall in one of our plan rooms to talk Fairfield BUILD. I'm here today with Anna Guiles, our Deputy Director for Community and Economic Development. Hi, Anna. Good to see you.
Hi, David. Good to see you.
So, Fairfield BUILD.
Yes.
What is Fairfield BUILD?
Fairfield BUILD stands for Building, Utilities, Inspections, Land, and Development. It's the one-stop shop for everything you need for plans and permits here in the city of Fairfield.
Okay, so one-stop shop. What's different about BUILD from the system we switched from?
Yeah, so we used to use Trackit, and back in those days, you were still bringing in those hard copy plans, or you're emailing your plans to our techs. Now you can go online, create an account, and you're able to apply for most all of your permitting and planning needs online, upload all of your files online, and pay for your fees and schedule your inspections, all through one very easy to use portal.
Okay, so there's just an easy to use online user interface to handle all of that type of business.
Yes.
Excellent. So that's good for the customer. What about on the back end for city employees?
Yeah, so it used to be that folks would come in and submit their hard copy plans, similar to what you see around here. And our staff would then have to distribute that to all of the staff involved in reviewing plans and permits. And then those staff members would review and send emails and comments back to the planner or permit tech. Now it's all done through that portal, so everybody can see each other's comments in real time, and it's a lot easier for our planners and permit techs to manage projects and keep everything organized.
Okay, so it's really an efficiency tool for us to manage projects, do all the plan check. Do we think this is going to speed up time in our plan review and plan check process?
Yeah, definitely. You know, there's always a learning curve with new technology, but we're really excited for where we're going as an organization. Not only is it going to be more efficient, it's also going to be more transparent for the customer. You're going to be able to see the status of all of your permits and plans in real time, and the feedback that you're getting from planners and permit techs.
Excellent. So if I wanted to go on and say I needed to get a permit to do a water heater, how do I access the system?
You would go to fairfield.ca.gov/build, and there you're going to see a banner to access our portal, and you'll be able to create an online account. You can either link it through your current email account or create an independent account. And then through there, we have an easy system that you can either explore different permits and plan types that you might be interested in submitting for, or you can search for the type of permit that you know you need to submit.
Okay. What about any historical documents? Let's say, 5 years ago I got solar put on my house. If I wanted to go check on that, would that be available through the portal?
Yeah, definitely. So everybody who had an account in our old system will need to create an account in the new system, but then our staff is going to link your old profile to your new one, and you'll be able to see all of the historical records that are associated with your account.
Okay. So what about on the inspection side? I know, once I've pulled a permit and my contractor's doing work at my house, and then I need somebody from the city to come and inspect and ensure that the contractor's doing what they need. How do I go about doing that through BUILD?
Yeah, so on your portal, you'll see which inspections your project is eligible for. So it helps make sure that you're scheduling the right inspections at the right time. And similar to our old system, you're able to schedule next day inspections before 3 o'clock, and it's all done through the portal. And so you're able to go in, choose if you have a preference for morning or afternoon inspections, and typically the next day we'll have an inspector out there. It's also mobile friendly, so if you're out in the field and all you have is your cell phone or tablet, you're able to schedule those inspections, or if you're in your office or home, you can do it on your desktop as well.
One of the biggest things I've heard from the development community, contractors in the community, is fees. Obviously, we have a long list of fees depending on the permit type or the project type. And one of the things that I know we used to do manually that took a lot of time was doing fee estimates. So say a developer had a project and they wanted to sort of get that good ballpark estimate of what that was going to cost from a fee perspective. Is that something now that through BUILD they can get those estimates, or do they still need to come directly to city staff to get those estimates?
Yeah, so we're actually really excited. That's going to be part of phase 2. We launched Build in late April of this year, and part of our enhancement with the system is that in early 2026, you'll be able to get an estimate of all of the fees that your project is going to be subject to. Another thing that we're really excited about with this is that it will have a very clean and clear invoice when you are paying your fees, so you're able to see itemized what those fees are associated with your project. Beforehand, we had to always manually generate those invoices, and so it's going to, again, be a really transparent process of why we're charging you those fees.
So Build is transparent to the customer, it's easy to use, it's online, it's more efficient, it's more cost effective. What's not to love about Fairfield Build? Anna, thank you so much for talking to us about Fairfield Build. For this Talk Around Town, I'm David Gassaway, and we'll see you next time.
To view more programs like this, follow the City of Fairfield on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.